In ancient times, before the universe took shape, space was a chaotic and undefined expanse, dark and inescapable, infinite and empty. This was chaos, an obscure and incomprehensible dark realm, nebulous and invisible in the vastness of space. Yet from chaos emerged the world and the gods, with thousands of wonders and deities living a life richer than ever before. From chaos came Gaia, the Earth Mother of all beings, with her vast meadows. Gaia, the Earth Mother, was the source of enduring life, generation after generation, for thousands of species and souls. Chaos also gave birth to Erebos, the eternal dark place, and Nyx, the deep dark night. But there was more. From chaos came Tartarus, hell, and Eros, love. Eros, the last but most beautiful child of chaos, was born with the mission to harmonize and connect gods, humans, plants, and all beings, creating a world and an eternal life that never ceases. Erebos, the eternal dark place, married Nyx, the deep dark night. Together they had 2 children. The first was Ether, the immortal ether, and the second was Hemera, the clear light. Day emerged from this light. Since then, the world has been filled with light, with day and night alternating in dominion. Gaia, the Earth Mother, with her nurturing bosom full of life, gave birth to her first child, Uranus, the god of the sky. She also birthed the mountains, Aurea, towering, majestic, and silent, and the sea, Pontos, vast and sometimes ferocious, other times calm and elusive. Sky, mountains, sea were all born from Gaia, the Earth Mother. They were fatherless children, as at that time their mother had not married anyone. For the deities, this was not surprising. Subsequently, Gaia, the Earth Goddess, married Uranus, the Sky God. Together they had many children, all giants endowed with unmatched strength and talents, unlike any other gods of that time. The offspring of Uranus and Gaia were categorized into 3 types. 1. The Titan and Titanide giants, consisting of 6 male giants known collectively as Titans and 6 female giants referred to as Titanides. The 6 Titans included, firstly, Oceanus, the Elder of the Sea. He was not only the god of the vast ocean, but also the father of all rivers and streams. Oceanus, with his hair resembling sea waves, always rode upon a mystical sea creature. Next was Coeus, the god of intellect and knowledge, the keeper of the universe's secrets. His brother Creus, with his piercing icy gaze, was the god of stars and warriors. Hyperion, embodying light and observation, was the father of the sun, his gaze penetrating everything. Iapetus, known as the father of mankind, embodied craftsmanship and gave rise to 4 qualities of humanity. And lastly, the most powerful, Cronus, who ended his father Uranus's reign and began a new era in history. However, the 6 female Titans, the Titanides, powerful and enigmatic women, must not be forgotten. Tethys, the goddess of fresh water, with her soft hair like flowing streams, ever continuous. Theia, with her radiant gaze, symbolized vision and clarity. Themis, the goddess of justice, unshakable with scales in hand, represented order and fairness. Mnemosyne, the mother of memory, recorded every event from the past to the present. Phoebe, with her prophetic power, always enveloped in mysterious moonlight, as enigmatic as darkness itself. And finally, Rhea, the loving mother of the Olympian gods, protector and nurturer of her children. 2. The 3 Cyclops giants. These were gods with a single eye in the middle of their foreheads, ferocious yet extremely skilled. They were divine blacksmiths who crafted many significant items. The names of these 3 brothers were Arges, Steropes, and Brontes. 3. The 3 Hecatonchires giants. While the Cyclopes were indeed fearsome, the Hecatonchires were even more so. Each Hecatonchire had 100 arms and 50 heads, often referred to as the 100-handed ones. Their power was earth-shattering, a thought so daunting that few dared to even contemplate matching their strength. Their names were Kotos, Briareos, and Gaias. As previously mentioned, Uranus married Gaia, and they had 6 sons collectively called Titans, and 6 daughters known as Titanides. The Titans, under the blind influence of Eros's love, married the Titanides and had children to govern the world. The first Titan, the eldest, was Oceanus. He ruled over all seas, springs, and rivers. He harmonized and arranged the seas and rivers into a massive river that encircled and protected the earth. Oceanus married Tethys and fathered 3,000 sons and 3,000 daughters. The daughters, known collectively as Oceanides, were nymphs who usually resided in the sea but also in rivers and springs. The sons were river gods, governing every major and minor river on the earth. Oceanus lived apart from his Titan siblings in a distant palace at the bottom of the deep sea. He never attended meetings of gods and humans. The sun, moon, and stars were all under Oceanus's command, appearing to the world before returning to him. Only the Great Bear constellation never submitted to Oceanus's control. Titan Coeus married Phoebe, and they had 2 daughters, Leto and Asteria. Leto later became the mother of Apollo and Artemis, 2 important deities in Greek mythology. Titan Hyperion married the goddess Theia. This couple had 1 son and 2 daughters, Helios, the bright sun god, Selene, the gentle moon goddess, and Eos, the goddess of dawn with rosy fingers. Titan Kronos married Rhea, and they had 3 sons and 3 daughters, Hades, Poseidon, Zeus, and Hestia, Demeter, Hera. The 2 Titanides, Themis and Mnemosyne, were not yet linked with anyone at this time. The reason for this is not recorded in ancient tales and thus remains unclear. Consequently, the Titans Creus and Iapetus married 2 goddesses who were not of the Titan bloodline. Creus married Eurybia, and they had 3 sons, the gods Astraeus, Pallas, and Perses, renowned for their profound knowledge. Titan Iapetus took an Oceanid nymph named Clymene as his consort. Together they had 4 sons, Atlas, Prometheus, Epimetheus, and Menoetius. As for the 2 Titanides, Themis and Mnemosyne, who did not marry, what were their roles? Each had important duties to fulfill. Themis was the goddess of law, justice, balance, and supreme stability, created by rule and order. It was thanks to Themis that the world maintained its stability and harmonious development. She was known for her far-sightedness, understanding, and wisdom. Mnemosyne, on the other hand, was the goddess of memory and remembrance. With Mnemosyne's influence, humans were able to retain experiences and knowledge, becoming wiser and more skilled over time. This is the tale of the first generation of children of Uranus and Gaia, the Titans and Titanides, and a glimpse into their descendants. Uranus and Gaia, as narrated earlier, had 3 incredibly powerful sets of children. However, Uranus held no affection for his Cyclops and Hecatoncheir's children. He viewed their existence as an affront to himself. He devised a plan to rid himself of them, banishing them to Tartarus, a dark and deep abyss beneath the earth. Gaia was displeased with how her husband treated their children. She approached her Titan children, urging them to stand against him. But none of the Titans dared to speak up except for Cronus. Following his mother's plan and armed with a sickle, Cronus ambushed Uranus while he slept and killed him. The blood of Uranus, the sky, spilled onto Gaia, the earth, giving rise to a generation even more terrifying than the Cyclops and Hecatoncheires. These were the Gigantes, towering and shining in armor, wielding sharp weapons, their faces marked by ferocity. The blood of Uranus also birthed the Erinyes goddesses, wielding whips and torches, their hair like venomous snake coils, striking fear into anyone who beheld them. It is also said that drops of Uranus's blood falling into the sea gave rise to Aphrodite, the goddess of love and beauty. After the battle, Cronus became the king of the Titans, heralding a new era. But, as with all mythological tales, power never remained unchallenged. Cronus would later face the same fear his father did, as his son Zeus plotted to overthrow his throne. Thus, a perpetual cycle of rebellion and rebirth emerged, a lesson about power and fate, a tale of the universe's ceaseless transformation, as inevitable as the sickle of destiny. This summarizes the story of the creation of the world, from a wild, chaotic state to one with form and divine rulership. Yet at this moment, everything remained tumultuous and unsettled, lacking order and balance. Cronus, having usurped Uranus, governed the world amidst all these difficulties.